big castings and a part of the plot has been revealed for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Let's get right into this. A part of the plot did get announced for Spider-Man Brand New Day. We'll get into that. But first, in order to actually make a bit more sense, we should talk about some of the castings that have been officially confirmed. And it's from the Hollywood Reporter. That's why I say officially, because these were rumored beforehand from previous other sources, but they're not like the Hollywood traits, which are just this is directly from the studio feeding them information and just pretty much saying, yeah, you got the green light, go release this now. So it's no coincidence that this came out now at this time, this day. This is intentional, okay? Because of the Hollywood, like I said, the trace connection to the studio, they have a good relationship. So if this information was supposed to come out, trust me, it wouldn't have. Okay, it definitely wouldn't have. Anytime there's information like that, bro, it gets either edited, taken out right away, or it just doesn't get approved from them. This is information that Marvel, Sony wanted to get out. Anyways, the first bit was that Mark Ruffalo will officially return as the Hulk in Spider-Man Brand New Day. So if you recall, even throughout my videos, you've seen them, I've been literally referencing this fact that Mark Ruffalo is going to be returning as the Hulk in Spider-Man Brand New Day, but it wasn't actually confirmed. Unlike Jon Bernthal as the Punisher, that was confirmed officially from the traits. This wasn't. This is from other sources, so that's why you still got to take it with a grain of salt, I guess. But I was still assuming, because that source is pretty good. That's why. So shout out to them. It's Nexus Point News, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, they're a pretty insane source because they're getting everything right, and then it gets confirmed months later by the Hollywood traits. Shout out to them. But anyways, with the officially confirmed, we now kind of ease up a bit because some people are like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't know. That can't be true. No, it is. And yeah, also keep in mind, Mark Ruffalo will be returning as Savage Hulk, particularly. Okay, not just like Smart Hulk or something. Okay, we're gonna see the ruthless Hulk, aggressive Hulk again, and I'll play into the plot that was announced as well. But yeah, the next part is that Michael Mando, I hope I say his last name right, hopefully it's not like a silent letter or something, will return as Scorpion in Spider-Man Brand New Day. And this is a throwback. I also talked about this in the same video as the Hulk rumor, which is from 2 months ago, which is kind of insane. I'm pretty sure this rumor was from the Disney panel thing they're having or whatever, investors thing, where they also, I think, revealed maybe Tarantula or something, other villains. But yeah, Scorpion was one of them. And if you recall, the Scorpion, we haven't seen Scorpion was it 8 years? Because the last time we saw him was in the post-credit scene of, I don't even remember what Spider-Man movie that was. That was a while ago, to be honest. I don't even remember. I got a refresher because I saw it on Twitter, the post-credit scene. I'm like, oh damn, it's been that long. That's crazy. But yeah, if you recall, you'll see the post-credit scene featured Scorpion and Vulture, and pretty much Scorpion's is the gist of it, he's saying to Vulture, why didn't you kill Spider-Man if you knew his identity? Pretty much. That's what it was about. And then he's like, I'll take it into my own hand, blah, blah, whatever. And then I just, this is hype. It's hype that they're finally I guess, fulfilling that post-credit scene in a way. But then again, we got to factor in the ending of No Way Home because the spell, right? How is this going to work on the villains? Because aren't they technically not supposed to know anything? No, the identity of Peter Parker is supposed to be wiped. So how will that factor into this? Next part, this is the plot. This is also, like I said, everything here is from the Hollywood Reporter. And the plot says, this is a part of it only. They said we can't actually reveal the whole thing, but they revealed a part of it, which is that Spider-Man, the Punisher, and the Hulk will all fight each other before figuring out who the real villains are in Spider-Man Brand New Day. And this is interesting for a lot of different things. I'll go just break it down here. The fact that we got the Hulk confirmed now, we can now that the Hulk is confirmed, it makes a little bit more sense. When I read this, the first thing I was thinking about was, oh wait, that big fight sequence that they're fighting, which I thought was for the first act, but it's actually for the third act. I'm like, and then that's the thing. I'm just thinking could that big fight sequence, it involved Daredevil and Punisher. It didn't involve Hulk, but then again, I'm like, if that's the one where it's supposed to be 60 roads and stuff, maybe there's a whole bunch of ones. But then again, I'm like, no way is this Hulk, or no way is this Punisher and Spider-Man, right? And even if it's in the third act, I'm like, I feel like that doesn't make much sense because this seems like a thing that you would see obviously earlier on, so part of the plot. So I'm like, that doesn't make sense. So obviously this will be near the beginning. At least that's what I assume, right? But yeah, so I don't know. That other thing you're hearing about the third act being Punisher for Spider-Man, it doesn't really make much sense to me, at least. But then again, either way, regardless, I'm imagining something along the lines of this where Spider-Man, Punisher, and Hulk have a big fight. We'll probably film it part of this 60-row closure. And there's going to be a lot of damage done, obviously. Especially because like they're all fighting each other. It's not like they're teaming up or anything. So Punisher is he might get, not even might, he's probably gonna get cooked. Like what? Because the Punisher doesn't technically have any like actual superpowers. You know what I mean? The Hulk does, Spider-Man does. The Punisher, how's he gonna deal with both of them? You know what I mean? So we'll see how that goes, and also we'll see how they eventually figure it out and like come to a resolution to where they're like, oh, you know what, guys, let's stop fighting, okay? Because here's who we should be fighting. Here, this is what we actually should be doing instead. This is the actual goal, the bigger purpose. So it'll be interesting to see that the fight, but the fight's gonna be absolutely insane. Like this has to be insane, like sets like an insane like sequence in general, which is making me think it was like that big one. But who knows? Because there's like conflicting reports, so I'm still trying to figure it out. Then again, it's figuring out, and then yeah, they fight together before figuring out who the real villains are in Spider-Man Brand New Day. And also, we know there's like a whole multitude of villains being rumored. I literally made a video as soon as the article dropped. It was like literally like less than an hour after I dropped my video today. Yeah, and I was talking about Mr. Negative being potentially in this movie because of just a set leak that we've already seen. So go check that out if you haven't already. But that could be one of the villains. Another one, obviously Scorpion's confirmed. And then I think Tarantula's another one that could be in it. But his role in it could be, I really don't know. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who the villains are. Because I saw here, they're saying that pretty much this person said, oh, so it's definitely going to be Spider-Man trying to stop Punisher from killing Scorpion, right? And then the Redacted Guy, he's pretty good. He has good sources for Spider-Man stuff, especially. He said, yeah. So, I mean, and now it makes sense because you got to think about it. Spider-Man's not going to just like fight you for no reason. He's only going to fight you for doing something bad, wrong, whatever you want to say. Even if it's, you know, like this is a Spider-Man thing to do. Just like, you know, fight you even if someone's trying to, you know, eliminate your enemy for you. It's like, it's a Spider-Man thing. And also, if this is a Punisher thing, just like, bro, man, I'm gonna get you. Okay, I don't care. I'm gonna get you regardless. Okay, no web freak is gonna get me. And just seeing the first interaction between Spider-Man and Punisher, like I've been saying, is gonna be absolutely insane. Oh man, it's just hype. It's honestly hype. I don't know what else is gonna, like. I know people are saying after this news, they're like, wait, how is the movie street level? I mean, like, first of all, Punisher is street level. Spider-Man is obviously, I mean, we don't the whole multiverse thing, No Way Home, but Spider-Man is still street level, and like Hulk as well. Keep in mind, Savage Hulk is gonna be in this fight, so the Punisher, yeah, he's gonna get cooked. Spider-Man as well might be. It's gonna be an interesting battle there. Everyone's gonna be getting, yeah, bruised up, definitely, to say the least. Man, I don't know how they're gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be insane. I'm just imagining it right now in my brain, and the first set leak we get of this. Oh my god, the timelines about to go crazy. This is me during pretty much editing. And I saw this bit, I'm like, I have to include this in the video. And it's from DanielRPK. As soon as I start recording the video, he released this, and it's that I hear that Spider-Man Brand New Day is much darker than the Home trilogy. And also, if you don't know, this is like a new trilogy for Spider-Man. And yeah, just the fact that he's hearing that this movie's much more darker. And he's compared to a trilogy as well, so that makes you think, first of all, is he saying this entire trilogy, the second trilogy for Spider-Man, is going to be darker in general, like much like just darker entirely? So that's the first thing. Also, it's like a concern was that okay, if we're gonna have the Punisher in this movie, how's it gonna work tonally? Because Punisher, he's a very dark character, so you would think, especially during like for the movie rating, because you're not gonna go R-rated, you still need to keep it PG-13 because it's Spider-Man. How's it gonna work? And that's still a question, but it's good to know that they're still leaning more into the darker side, and you would hope so because the Punisher's in it. But it all comes down to the execution of it. There are ways for them to have still gruesome stuff going on, for the Punisher to still stay, you know, true to who he is, without messing up without, I guess, changing the rating of the movie, because obviously they're never gonna do that for Spider-Man. They are never changing the rating for Spider-Man from PG-13. It's never happening. But there's probably clever ways they can do it, get away some, you know, have some leeway, I guess, for doing stuff. But it'll be interesting. I don't know, because that means there might be some other stuff in here in general besides Punisher. Obviously, it's dark. Could we see more sacrifices being made? I don't know. Possibly. Maybe there's something traumatic that happens in here, because we are gonna see, or we should see Spider-Man Peter be probably as lowest ever. Like, if you thought No Way Home was this like was him being very low, or when Iron Man died, nah, it's gonna get much worse now. This is about to get it's gonna be significantly worse. So I just want to include this in here because I think it's an interesting bit. It's interesting to just think about. Anyways, let me know what you think about that down below. But yeah, enough waffling for me. Let me know what you think down below. Hopefully get some more stuff. Might be triple upload, man. I don't know. But anyways, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think down below. I'll see you next one. Peace.